Who's our clapper machine?
Okay, who's our clapper? I love that essay instantly makes it, who's our?
I don't know if I want these on my ears. Val, you should put your headphones on.
So Estee, why don't you describe what's happening right now? Estee, describe what's happening.
We're in a podcast room.
Hold that closer.
We're in a podcast room.
No, like what is the premise of this episode?
So we are here today on 38th Street, Smash Studios.
Why are you giving us our location?
I don't know if we want the branding for the Poland Springs and the Essence stuff.
Bro, I don't think you
Nobody
know
gives
how
a
low
fuck.
budget this is.
Oh no, nobody's watching. I mean, no offense.
No offense.
Watch your thing.
Oh, shit.
It's mainly just your mom watching this.
Dude.
100%.
Estee, set the episode up.
Kirill's great idea of all.
Kirill, please do this. Don't make me do it.
Okay, this is the Hangover episode. I figured I'd gather the troops and get everyone shit-faced the night before.
What happened last night?
This is great. This is a rolling start with you guys.
This is great.
Right where I left this.
There's gonna be.
I
There's
really
gonna
don't
be
know
the
if I
Rolling
want these
Stones.
on my ears. I feel
What happened
trapped.
last
All right,
night?
so this is the Hangover
You like it?
episode.
I'll tell you what happened last night.
What happened last night, Val? What'd you
I'll
just
tell you what happened last night.
Val danced with a transgender woman.
Absolutely not.
You did?
No.
I did.
I did a little waltz.
Yeah, you did.
I was introduced to a transgender woman with great surgeries, and I didn't know that it's possible to.
She's
great,
hot.
With great surgeries? She just had great.
It's a dude,
fake
though,
tits.
obviously, right?
Was a dude.
No, but I'm saying.
We try to be correct here.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm hungover. I don't know.
Are
What's
you
going
really that fucked up? Like, did you drink?
Dude,
actually?
you know what it is? I usually need 8 hours of sleep, and I wake up fucked up when I don't drink. So, 3 hours of sleep.
Also, Val, like we said, it doesn't eat sushi because he's a villager. So the dinner last night
It was all sushi.
was all sushi. So he had nothing in his tummy before he put tequila and marijuana on top of
I
it.
had some sea bass skewers. Those were good. Those were really
The
good.
cod was really good. I had the cod. We're talking about a great meal.
Guys, it was a great meal last night. I tried to get Emma. I wanted her to take her wiener out because I thought it'd be funny some point in the night, but she only took
She
her
showed
tits
her
out.
boobs.
She showed her boobs.
Oh, she did? Really?
Yeah.
I
She
missed
did?
it?
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
God
You were
damn.
right behind me.
Matt, you kinda-
Oh, they were right there?
Right
they were.
there.
She took it out right at the table. I was like,
Yeah.
Emma, come on.
Well, I said
Well,
They're
that,
not
there's no
even.
way
They're
that-
not, are those female titties?
like they took them from like a corpse.
They
Like,
feel.
No, they're not. Like, what do you think? It's on her organ
oh, she's an organ donor. Yeah, this is good.
Grab her tits. We've been looking for those double
They
Ds.
feel really good and real too.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah.
you were groping her tits?
No, she has
No, I
before.
have before.
And
They're
don't know.
very.
I
and
didn't
she's
see
so
any of
soft.
this.
They're the best. They're
She's
the best
softer
boob job.
than most women.
Yeah, the best boob job on a dude I've ever seen.
I was talking
Yeah.
to Jess, told Jessie the whole night. I'm like standing, just talking to her. I missed this.
You missed the transgender lady.
No, the boob showing.
Oh,
I said to them earlier,
she's
off air,
her. She
off air,
her.
You don't even
She
know
goes
who
as
he
she
is.
her, not them.
You haven't
talking
introduced
about you
Matt.
guys.
Oh, I didn't know if you were using pronouns.
No, I don't do that.
You haven't introduced Matt, Kirill.
Don't do that. Fuck this. What?
You haven't introduced Matt.
Guys, this is Matt.
And who
Hey,
is he?
that's it.
Way to give an audible hello.
And here we are.
Just wave.
Oh, this
I'm
is
also
Matt.
hungover.
Yes, this is Matt.
Matt is fish out of whiskey.
Fish out of whiskey.
That's his alter ego.
And we're at Smash Studios. It's
38th Street.
I cannot believe
Can you tell
you
me
dragged
zip
your
code?
ass out. I'm really
Second?
impressed by you.
By what?
You getting here.
I know, I was very tired. I see, for me, I'm more tired than I am hungover.
Oh, I am equal parts.
Same.
Same.
I'm tired.
I drank a lot, but I'm just tired.
Yeah.
And if you guys did not call me this morning,
I know.
I wasn't
You don't
going to
look
I know,
hungover
I know
at
that.
all, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, Matt just. That's just Matt's
He's
look.
just young.
Young and full of cum.
You talked to her more last night?
Who?
The transgender?
Why?
About what?
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I thought you were alluding to something.
What?
Sorry, never mind.
You
Strike that.
what did you say?
So
I think you'd make a good. You'd probably be as hot as Emma Rose
I don't think
as
so.
a transgender because I saw what she looked like. She has a
Yeah, no,
transition video.
I see the
and she started out
similarities.
looking like a really hot
Like me?
guy. Yeah,
But-
but like we
But
could
like
throw
you-
we could throw tits on you and really.
We just got to find a corpse.
You would look cute with pigtails.
No, I think I think I'm good at this place right now that I'm
Where
at.
are we?
Listen,
What's happening?
I mean, I just think about what would I, if I had fake tits.
Dude, you'd be a fucking ugly woman.
Yeah,
so ugly.
Yeah,
You look like
yeah.
a Gretchen.
You look better as a man, I'll be honest with you.
Guys, I'm an ugly man. So,
Dude, you can't walk
you
that
think I
back.
can't? You wouldn't be an ugly. I'm not gonna turn hot when if I become a woman. It'll be worse. I'll just be a man with fake tits.
Dude, they slapped some titties on you and you were just hot. It's like, what
I
happened
would
to
have
Kirill?
but I wouldn't shave my chest. I would,
Would you
have
shave
hot,
your
hairy
face?
tits.
Would you?
Monkey tits.
You can't do that. You can't do
No.
that.
Dude, you look like an orangutan.
If someone gave
crazy that it's
boob
possible to
implants
do
to
that.
a monkey, that's.
Who left the gate open at the zoo?
Is that illegal? If you had a monkey and you gave it boob implants,
Yes.
is there a law against that?
Yes, it has.
Why you can cut a
That's-
Transitioning
You
your
can cut.
monkeys?
Yo.
You can cut the dog's ears, dog's
No,
tails.
no,
There's
that's
all sorts of
inhumane.
You
mutilation.
can't. You really
You
can't.
can't
Though.
You
give
can.
them
They-
boobs.
You
they-
can, but they don't. It's frowned upon.
Yeah.
If you had a monkey with fake tits, do you understand? There's a rich guy out there that probably has that.
A transition dog. Or
No,
or
I
monkey
mean,
with fake
a
tits.
monkey. If I had me fucking
guys-
Chim Chim, and she comes out with fucking double D's.
Do you guys know those cats? Those cats that have no hair? What are they called?
Oh,
Siamese.
Asians. Oh.
Yeah.
Siamese cats.
Siamese cats, yeah. Imagine transitioning one of those.
Just giving a cat to
They
I
already
would
have
actually,
voluptuous
if
breasts.
I was a billionaire, that's what I would do. I would have an exotic zoo, but everyone has boob implants.
I think Hitler had that. I'm pretty sure.
Dude, how great would that be? People would be like, you got to go to Kirill's house. He's got a snake with fake tits.
So it's like, yeah.
do you think a cat would need 6 fake tits? Right?
8.
Yeah,
They have 8 nipples.
I don't know. I feel like
Well, I'm thinking.
Yeah, we clearly know a lot on this podcast.
it's got to be hard to find a doctor willing to do that.
I don't know, dude. You can find
I-
a doctor for anything. I got a good.
I got a
I got
guy.
a good animal
Well, if
transition.
you-
Dude,
to
I have
if you're a
friends. I have
doctor, you can
friends.
just
I have
do it.
friends that get butt injections, butt implants in hotel rooms. So there's someone willing to do things.
Who does that?
A lot of girls
Yeah.
in the industry.
Really?
Yes.
yeah.
In hotel rooms?
Yes.
Seems
No
sanitary.
doctor, nothing?
I'm assuming a doctor's not like, yeah, I'll meet you at a hotel room.
That's
I'm assuming it's someone else. It's like it's
mean-
the same way like drug dealers, right? Like there's some guy who probably is like, you know,
So it's like steroids, but for ass implants.
yeah.
I mean,
they just
injections.
inject your ass, and
With
then
what
it looks.
though? What comes in there?
I don't know. Do
Like
you ever
air?
see those
They
videos? They
pump
have
that
like
shit with-
cement.
Cement?
Yeah, dude. If you Google it, like back in
This
the
part
day,
of
they
my
would.
brain just started fucking hurting really bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
Wait, do you have to
I feel like
cut
I'm having,
people's
like,
hair today?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Are you gonna give everyone just like?
I'm gonna give everybody
50
a
off?
round of applause. 50 off.
Wait, what are you doing?
Cutting hair today.
He's a barber.
Where?
In Brooklyn, in Sheepshead Bay.
Oh, cool.
He's very good.
It's unfortunate.
And so he has to use scissors on people's heads today.
Hopefully, I
it's
can cut
crazy.
somebody's fucking eye.
Are you gonna be okay, Val? Like, come on, you didn't really do anything.
He was dancing a lot.
I mean, I was dancing. I was dancing around with Jesse.
Yeah, we were like rapping together for a second.
Oh, me and you were rapping for a
Yeah.
minute. Yeah.
Wow, what an exhausting evening it sounds like. Why are you guys hungover?
Dancing.
You just danced and rapped.
How does that egg sandwich look?
I want to bite it, but I can't because we're on the mic right now.
No, you can eat it. It's
Yeah.
okay. Just
can
don't be
just-
gross about it.
Yeah, like don't talk with your
Don't
mouth
open
full.
it slow. It's actually worse.
Yeah, right.
Don't spit on the mic.
Okay.
That looks fucking bomb.
Estee,
want
Yeah,
Wait.
it does look pretty good.
Estee, this is the only
Wait.
note I had for this podcast
Go.
because I wanted to ask you: at what age is sex with another person transactional?
78.
Okay.
What
So
about
if a 67-year-old woman was like, "Fuck me, Kirill," for $1 million, you would feel some type of way, or would you be like, "Yeah, go do that"? Like, what's the cutoff age? Because you're
But
getting up there.
I get 75%.
Why would you get 75%? I would just leave you.
No. What?
I would just leave you.
Don't leave me. I'm gonna trust me.
Are you right? Why did your hand go full? Dude.
Dude. I stole your coffee, by the way.
You guys are crazy.
So answer
It's
the
okay,
question.
my tongue
What
is
age?
bumpy
What
now.
age?
78.
Nothing
No,
lower.
67.
65.
67.
58.
No, because 67, you're still young.
43.
I get half.
67,
I get
you're
half.
still
That's
young.
the agreement.
That's not young.
I'm
Were
not
you gonna say
doing it.
young?
I'm not going to like agree to it if I'm not getting anything out of it.
Well, you don't have a choice.
Yes.
If I need to make $1 million, at
I need
what
half.
point won't you be jealous?
Because that doesn't benefit me at all. I'm like, this
If I-
sucks.
You do- if I-
It's never going to happen.
I need to make
If I make $1 million, it
If I
doesn't
need to
benefit
make
you?
$1 million, me.
I don't
It's
know.
different for guys. Like I would be like, you're not fucking, because like a 65-year-old guy could still be like a
Handsome.
They look good. Yeah.
Yeah, they,
so
they, have,
handsome.
they
Yeah.
work out.
Right.
Look
A
at Brad Pitt.
67-year-old woman, you know.
It's tough.
My mom looks
But
pretty
look
good.
at Emma. Like, you know, I feel like if older women just tapped into like the transgender, like
What, group
cosmetic
penises?
No, but I'm saying like, you know, a lot of like
If older women just started
Plastic surgery?
becoming, if older women could look like trans women,
they get a lot farther on this planet these days.
Oh man.
How is it?
One bite.
No, because it's going to get stuck in my teeth.
And also, it's an everything bagel, and she's
Yeah,
a
that's
throat.
why.
You don't like that?
I don't like any flavors.
Esther's
I
the
need-
whitest person I've ever
I
met.
need them.
vanilla.
I have the most basic palate.
Yeah.
Just
It's that Albanian palate.
Yes.
Definitely not Italian or Greek.
He
Nope.
calls you Albanian.
Nope. It's that 1%.
guys.
You're Albanian?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not Albanian.
You've never told them the story?
Oh God, here we go.
So I did this with these guys like 4 years ago.
23andMe?
Say again?
23.
Yeah, and she did 23andMe, and she, ever since I've known her, has been very bombastic about being 100% Greek.
I'm not. No, I never said that.
Yeah, you
I
always
said
claim to
Greek
be Greek.
Italian.
No.
Greek Italian.
Yeah, it turns out it's more like Albanian
Yeah.
with a sprinkle of Greek Italian.
There's
That's why
nothing.
look at that
You're
temper.
Ashkenazi Albanian.
Look at that temper coming out again.
It doesn't say that.
You're
In
Hasidic.
Do I need
Mongolian.
to pull it up?
No one wants
Yeah.
to watch you surf your email for your
We'll sit in
DNA
silence.
test. Let's just ask
Hold
that.
on,
This
please.
is a great podcast. Guys with the fire.
I think everything's going to be fine, obviously.
Why are you hurting so
Yeah,
bad?
I don't understand this.
Wait,
We were all in the same place.
I know.
How many hours of sleep
But the
do
problem
you
is,
need? Oh,
I'm just a lightweight. I don't drink often. You know what I mean?
How often do you drink?
I try not to drink at all. I'll be honest. I try to drink like once a month tops. Tops.
tops.
Man, that's gay.
Same. No, same.
Dude, I fucking drink.
I
Oh,
Thank
it's
you.
not great
Thank
these
you.
days. It's been pretty
Bro,
bad.
you
Cheers.
don't drink a lot.
What?
Like ever.
Yeah, what do you?
What are you talking
You don't
about?
go casually drink with me. We're all go sit at
Absolutely
a bar.
not.
No,
Yeah.
I don't believe in that. I think that's the dumbest thing ever. To just get a buzz.
Yeah, get it.
That's
Sitting in the bar is a little
fucking
crazy
gay.
for me. I'll be honest. It
I
has
want
to
to
be
go.
like-
I either go. It's like running a half a
I'm
marathon.
suppressing a lot of things.
It's like running half a marathon. You're like either fucking run the whole thing or stay at home.
No,
so
it's
either
not
black
that- it's
out.
not like that,
"Oh, I want a
actually."
little buzz, and they get sleepy and go to the bathroom 9 times.
It's nothing like that.
No, if you drink beer, I have to pee a lot.
I
Not just
I
pee.
always-
He has to pee a lot.
I do pee a lot.
Like
You have a
so
bladder
much.
issue?
I have a small.
Yes.
I have a small.
Very small.
Yeah,
On
just
road
a
trips,
penis.
I actually.
Small
I didn't
penis.
want
It
to say.
doesn't
I was trying to
hold.
think of a.
How old are you, man?
28. I want to call it small.
He's gonna be peeing
I
his
would've called it a
pants by the
penis.
time.
I wouldn't call it.
Well, let's not say that.
He said I
But if we, I mean, I don't know what else to call it.
I wouldn't call it a penis. It's crazy. Yeah, that's a crazy one. Oh shit!
It's
It's gonna be the name of my podcast.
like
My
that.
spin-off. That's gonna be my spin-off
I
show.
wouldn't call
it
it again.
penis.
Can I have
Got
my
mad
coffee back?
You didn't want it.
I never said.
You
just
said you
took
didn't
it.
want it.
Whoever said that?
You said it.
I never said it.
Fortunately, we recorded everything. so we-
Yeah,
Did I say it?
Okay, you can have your coffee back.
Just one sip.
You can just. You can
that's got to be the worst thing a girl could say to you.
Is that a penis?
Like, is that a penis?
So I think that's a penis.
What would you do if someone?
So girls think, is that a penis?
What would you do if I looked at you when I was about to suck your dick or whatever the case may be, and I go, "Is that your dick?" What would you say? What
I
would
mean,
you
by then-
actually
by
say?
then
Is that
it's
your
too
dick?
late.
Yeah, like you're in it, and now
Yeah.
you're hurt.
Is that your dick? If a girl said, "Is that your
I've
dick?"
had one small penis before.
All right, I stay
All right,
right.
you're the fucking elephant in the room.
Gee, I'm probably
What
not.
it was.
More like a seahorse in the room.
Jesus.
Gee,
So yeah, I did have one.
how was it?
Like it looked like a little accordion.
Aw,
14?
What?
that sounds nice.
Are you sure it wasn't a vagina? What is that?
Yeah.
It was no, it was very small.
Vaginas look more
A
like
large
accordion.
It was
clitoris.
just like, and it may have been like I don't even know because it was
Surgically, he got a trank.
Circumcised?
Oh, I thought you said.
Honey, I shrunk my dick.
That's the episode.
It's so stupid.
Honey, I shrunk my dick.
So fucking dumb. I like this.
I
I miss
great.
this. This is good.
This is great. Val's literally about to vomit.
You guys keep making me laugh. I'm gonna throw up everywhere.
Val, you really are a lightweight. Is it just because
I'm a-
you didn't get more than 6 hours sleep?
That and I'm just lightweight. Yeah.
I'm a big sleep. If
Me
I don't
too.
get good
I'm
sleep,
big
I'm
on sleep,
fucked,
bro.
yeah.
I'm
If
sorry.
I operate best on minimal sleep.
I don't know what that means.
You're like I was saying, like
He
a
doesn't eat.
masochist.
He doesn't eat. He eats only at nighttime and doesn't sleep.
Like a raccoon.
Yeah,
Completely
he is a raccoon.
completely
He's a
7:30 goes.
raccoon.
crawling out.
And he
I
has
come out of the woodwork at night.
I hate it because I wake up and there's crumbs like all over my ass, and I'm like, and
Why
I
do
like,
you eat over her?
I was eating her ass with a side of garlic bread.
no, but there's literally crumbs all in the bed, and it just sticks to my skin, and then I'm like, you know how you have to brush it off.
I have a crummy bed too.
Yeah.
Every time.
It's my.
Well, Natalie
Yeah,
would
I'm
kill
sorry.
me.
This
I
you
want to
seen this
kill him
body?
when he does it.
This is
Yeah.
My bed is mostly covered in crumbs.
Yeah, imagine they're
like
fucking
Legos.
pair of titties. Sorry, I just keep staring at you. Should I stop doing
I
that?
really should get tit implants.
Why?
I think you should.
Estee,
Sorry, I
what
keep
would you do
bringing
if I got tits?
She's good. I think at that point, right?
I mean,
Estee, if
like,
anyone,
one of us.
all right, if anyone in this
One of
relationship
us.
had to get tits, who would you want it to be?
If anybody had to get boobs, out of you guys,
No, between me and you. In our relationship, one of us had to have fake tits.
I vote
Who would
Estee.
it be?
I vote Kirill.
I mean,
just breathing heavily into the microphone.
Who would you if one of us had to have fake tits, who would it be?
I mean, I don't want to see you with implants.
I don't think
So answer the question.
So it would have to be me.
There you heard it, folks. Thank you.
to have fake tits. I don't
What
think
if we
you have
want,
to
what
have
if we
fake
each
tits.
got one?
That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome. We could suck on each other's tits.
Could you put it in on like top of your belly button?
Wait, what?
That was another what Val moment. What do you mean? Put a boob on my belly button?
I
Give
don't
myself-
know, like kind of like a rhinoceros. No? All right, moving on. Forget it, guys. You don't understand. what it's like.
Yeah.
I want to extend my legs.
Here, you can have that.
So
Matt,
extend your legs.
How do
Matt,
I do
you can
it?
have that.
What do you mean? Oh,
I think he means surgically extend them,
I
dude.
thought you meant in here. Like Val, stretch
thank
out. Yo, they
I'll
do
put-
leg extensions.
Yo, can I have some?
Well, I don't do them. What do you mean? Could I have some leg? Oh yeah,
You did. It's like he's like Kirill. Come on, give him some.
I know a guy in a hotel room. He'll extend your
You're
legs.
gonna get your ass fattened too.
I know you got some in your book bag. Let me get.
Yo, we can get you leg extensions.
Yo,
Just wear high heels, man. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
that's
like, oh my god,
You
I'm
walk
gay.
better than me in heels.
I know.
crazy.
Just
Once
saying.
I
He
get my
used to practice
tits
with his moms, I think, when he was younger.
with who?
You know, Eastern
But-
European kids, they fucking wear their mom's clothes when they're young. Start
I,
fucking walking
uh,
around the house.
I don't know.
I feel
what
like every kid has.
Told too.
He goes, I
Has
don't know
all,
what house
have
you're
all
from.
kids? Did you used to do that?
I did a couple times.
Yeah.
My brother told me, he was like, yo, you all right, brother?
Did you put on your dad's? Oh, sorry.
I didn't want to say what he actually said.
I've just liked, you know, when they wore like pearls.
Huh?
When your dad would wear pearls, or when
your dad used to give your mom a pearl necklace.
Aw.
No.
You know what
Never
a pearl
mind.
necklace is?
Yes, it's when they
What's a pearl necklace? That's the.
Say
when they
it.
jizz on your face.
No.
God
Wear
damn it!
necklace on
That's
your
it's
face.
when your dad goes to Macy's and buys a fucking pearl necklace for your mom. Jesus Christ!
No, but what is it?
It's ejaculate on the chest.
That's
Yeah.
what I
Who
just
But in a
said.
line that
Who wears
moves
a
like
When
pearl
you
necklace?
come to
Who wears a pearl necklace on their face? Estee? Clearly, it's coming on the
it's just-
chest.
well, both.
No, it's not. It's
Well, it doesn't ever go
specifically,
because
if you listen
sometimes
to
it
it,
squirts out and just you never know where
How
it's
do
gonna
you
end
know?
out. Because I see it.
it's not like a fucking fire hose. It's not like
Seriously, Estee, I can control it very well.
just writing things out. It's like a
Oh, you're not a shooter, right? You're like more like just
an oozer.
My dick's like it a little bit. It's just like
yeah.
I just leak
Yeah.
at this point.
yeah.
Do you think that's because do you smoke so much weed now?
What? That my dick's.
Do you have to be horizontal for it to come out? Like if you were on your back, would it just not? You know what I'm saying?
It would erupt like a shitty science school volcano. and then leak into my belly button.
Nice.
What comes out like Greek yogurt?
Oh,
Ew.
Is there cum in your belly button right now?
yes.
Nice. What vintage?
7th grade. And my cum in my belly button is like the starter yeast.
Oh,
This
Christ.
is from
That's disgusting.
Do you know what
That's
starter? You know
awful.
what starter yeast? It's like, oh, we've had this since 1873.
Who?
Yep.
You don't know what starter yeast is?
No.
They have yeast that's like been around since like the 1800s, and they just keep making more bread from it. And it's
Oh.
called like, it's like, oh my, this fucking,
That's where it started. The yeast.
yeah.
So where's it living?
It's like the world's oldest yeast
Where?
infection.
That's disgusting.
It's in a cave.
Yeah, it came from a girl.
Yep.
No, but there is starter yeast.
So there's just a cave
Full of yeast.
full of yeast.
You obviously, that's where yeast infection comes from. You obviously don't have yeast in your pussy.
There's not
but
a
it comes
yeast
from like,
cage.
because your vagina's like a cave.
Yeast
There's
cave.
not a
overrun-
yeast
Yeah, if you were
cave.
trying to make sourdough.
I'm not taking this outside of these walls because I know I'm gonna go up to somebody
Which
and say,
walls?
"Did you know that there was a yeast cave?" And I'll look like a fucking idiot because somebody's gonna say, and I'm gonna be like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
as
it's the
opposed to all
elderly
the-
yeast."
Other intellectual things you said in the
If you tell
conversation.
people there's a yeast cave, that's gonna be crazy. Don't do that.
I convinced Estee yesterday that Macy Gray got sued by Macy's because her original name was Macy, and they sued her, so she had to add the word Gray.
And I fucking believed it.
You know the owners of Macy's died on Titanic?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The guy that started Macy's, he died on the Titanic.
Whoa.
Yeah. He was Leo. Leo played him.
No. Leo was poor in it.
Yeah. The
Not
guy was-
Macy's. Remember Sears?
See? Yeah, Target, sure.
That's like,
Damn, this is fire stuff. Good.
that's like, this is a podcast at the old person's home. Remember Sears?
Home Goods.
Remember when soda was a nickel? Yeah, I do remember Sears.
When gum packets were 5 cents each.
Never when I was alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Was it 25 cents?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were.
Bazooka
Right?
Joe. Bazooka Joe.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Never in these
Oh,
days.
In Russia, did you have gum? Ukraine. Sorry, I know you don't want to lose
You
your
can't say
Ukrainian
that.
followers. We can't say what? That he's Ukrainian?
That he's not Ukrainian.
He's not Russian.
I'm Nigerian. No.
Well, where it counts.
No.
You're a scammer.
Gum?
Yeah.
Gum. Gum.
Oh.
Did you have gum then?
Yes, we had gum in Ukraine.
Did you?
We used to eat dry ramen.
So just noodles?
But why didn't you just
And
put
packets.
hot water on top of it?
Prison.
Because it was too much of a process to filter the water.
Wouldn't
But you
that
just
be
boil
boiling?
it.
What is
Don't
that?
you just boil
And
it?
you already have to boil it anyway.
I've watched a couple episodes of Alone.
It's not good when Estee is trying to school you.
Well, in Ukraine, we have nothing to boil it in.
You have fire.
So where are you getting
Pot.
ramen?
You need a
Where
pot.
do you get? Oh, you didn't have.
I'm
They
just
didn't
kidding.
have
a
pots
pot.
in
No,
Ukraine.
we were just eating dry ramen. Cause
Oh,
it was-
just like a snack?
Yeah, it's
Was it
like
good?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I actually like it.
Yeah, it's not.
Do you just crush
It
it up?
expands in your stomach.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's fucking good.
Yeah, so technically, whatever.
I always wanted to be an astronaut except for the food they have to eat.
The astronaut food.
Because it sounds like that.
Yeah, but it's like baby food. You ever had baby food?
When I was a
When I was a
baby.
baby.
No, but you never had those little,
Gerber?
the little like smoothies that babies have.
Go-gurts? No.
Go-gurts. It's like little prepackaged like smoothies for babies.
Oh,
No.
okay.
When did you have one?
I had one actually a couple nights ago. It's really good. Plant-based protein in there. It's good.
So you just get baby food?
Yeah, because I know they're gonna obviously have to make something good because they'll get sued if they kill babies. So I get it because it's healthy.
Do you really think they're going to sue someone if they kill babies? They kill babies all the time.
That's like the number one thing to get sued over is killing someone's baby, right?
I
Yeah.
don't think a lawsuit.
Yeah, I guess.
Did you hear about that girl who just gave birth in the hospital?
No,
and
whoa.
Then she, no, but she,
That
breaking
happened?
news.
and then she dumped the baby in the fucking garbage.
Inside the hospital?
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
yeah. And
Why?
she's in big trouble.
If they just immediately catch her.
Oh,
And
that's
the
a big
mom,
no-no.
and people are saying that the mom knew.
Why are you so happy?
Wait, I thought the mom did it. I thought the mom dumped it. Or
No,
was
no.
The nurse dumped
The
it?
girl got scared, had the baby
Oh.
in the bathroom, and then got rid of it in the bathroom.
Maybe she had
Trash.
a
Wait, wait,
maybe
wait.
she had a hot flash or
And the
something.
baby was alive when it was born.
Maybe she
I
had like a
would
panic
hope
attack.
so.
No, but like it could have.
Jesus.
She delivered a baby by herself in a bathroom.
Maybe
People
she,
do that
This
all
like
the time.
maybe she had a
17-year-old
panic
girl.
attack.
Yeah. But did she not know she was going to have a kid?
She knew, but she was
Obviously.
keeping it from everybody.
How? How do you
She
keep
was
a
in
baby?
denial. I
You
don't.
have a
I mean,
stomach.
I know.
How
I
are you
know.
in denial?
Yeah, there's been reports.
Well, like having a
Less
baby and
informed?
not realizing that you're pregnant, like
No,
that
it's-
kind of thing.
How
Like,
fat are you?
well,
no,
maybe she
there's
was at the
photos at the-
hospital for something, and then she went to the bathroom and had
she
a
went
baby.
she had contractions.
Well, she had the baby, yeah.
Yeah, so
I feel like you're not a reliable news source.
Google it.
Just trying to Google after doesn't make it like you can say anything and just be like, well, Google it.
Yeah.
Fuckface.
Someone's written something.
Well, then how else are you gonna get the proof?
Joe Rogan said it.
Is that like TMZ, Joe Rogan to podcasts with accurate information?
Yeah, I guess. So. Yeah, I
TMZ's
guess.
accurate.
That's what I'm saying. Is it
Yeah, it's pretty
like
accurate.
it's not? As long as it's on TMZ, you kind of like no, it's true.
Right. No,
So
you
that's
got it.
what.
It's Joe Rogan.
Joe
It's a
Rogan.
podcast.
I love it when you take the wheel. It's always nice when like we can kind of take a back seat and watch you navigate. The,
As they jumps from word to word,
Yeah,
like
Sonic.
leapfrogs, like
It's only because I'm not like this when I'm not high.
you're like topic roulette. Like you just don't know what you're gonna get. Like it
well,
could be.
with words too. Just, oh, that
Yeah.
looks like a fun word to say.
No, I'm just really tired.
What's
right
really bothering you in the world right now, Esther?
now. Like culturally?
Wow. No, like politically and
Socially.
agriculturally.
I don't know what you mean by that. That's a very broad question.
Like, what's one of your pet peeves?
Pet peeves when people stop on the middle of a sidewalk, just stop, and I'm like, move.
Move.
Or when Kirill throws laundry right next to the laundry bin. Pet peeve.
Why don't you just put it in the laundry bin?
What?
Why
Yeah,
don't you
what's
just
up with
put it
you?
in the
Thank
laundry
you.
bin?
Why
Thank
does he do
you.
that?
What do you hate most
He
about
puts
Kirill?
it on the.
What do you hate most about me? That I'm perfect, I guess. I set such a high bar for humanity.
You are very needy.
Ooh.
That's my worst quality.
Oh, and besides like the throwing the laundry on the floor.
Well, what
But
else?
other than that-
there has to be something.
Those are
else.
like the first one is so aggressive, and the second one, it's like, what's your biggest pet peeve? Well, rape. I don't like being raped. And then, when you get to a restaurant and the table's uneven, that's a close second.
No, I have so many pet peeves. I
About
can't.
Kirill.
No. No.
List 17 reasons you love me. Oh, everyone go.
Well, you're needy. No, wait. That was the other one. That
This
was
is
the other one.
This podcast will be called the Narcissist.
Kirill
It's called-
loves
it's not a
hearing
Kirill,
about
it's a
himself.
narcissist.
You love hearing
Kirill's
about
the type
yourself.
to-
Who
Kill-
doesn't like hearing about
No, but
themselves?
you do want to literally
Kirill
be
pretend he
celebrated
died.
Who
You guys
doesn't?
all
know?
month.
You guys, a dude in Canada pretend he died to get the family together to teach them a lesson that everyone should stick together, and then reappeared at the funeral and said, "You see, you guys should have been calling each other. We should have been in contact." And they're like,
That's essentially what
You
he
did
did.
kind of
Yeah,
do that.
He did that.
do that.
Dude, that was fucking nuts. When he faked his death, my dad was at a gig in a basement. So
You're a piece of shit.
I had no
"Yeah, you're a
service.
scumbag, by the
You're
way."
a piece
And I
of
go
shit.
upstairs and my phone's ringing. My dad's like, "Hey, I'm on my way to New York right now." He thought I didn't know that Kirill was dead.
It's fucked up.
And here we are now. He's not dead.
You laughed your way through that
I
whole
had a
week.
kid that called me crying. on
No,
the phone.
I literally had panic attacks.
I'm like, "Yo, my man, you didn't even know him. What are you crying about?" He goes, "But it's your friend."
That's sweet.
And I'm like, "Yo, homie, don't call me anymore with this shit." What the fuck is this?
No, I think no, that was like the worst fucking. That week sucked really bad.
That was crazy.
All right, guys, not all marketing plans go according to plan. Okay, sometimes.
That backfired.
Hey, I had
big
to
time.
stay in the pocket. I couldn't pull out.
Are you?
Just-
I can't think of anyone else who's ever faked their death. Like it's like one of those
And
things that you
Tupac.
read in
You
like
don't do that, and that
for
happened.
sales.
And that happened right
Tupac didn't
after
fake his death.
Taylor Hawken,
Oh yeah,
and I was like, timing was.
I was
terrible.
like, God damn it, he stole my thunder.
yeah, right.
I was getting a little buzz on the internet. Sales were picking up, and then this fucking idiot.
That's like when Michael
Overdose.
Jackson died. The
fentanyl.
who was the guy? That guy with the beard. He did OxyClean. Those commercials. Remember?
Oh.
Billy Mays.
Billy Mays.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
died the same day.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No one even thinks
Nobody
about
even
it.
thought about
No one even
that.
thinks of him.
Right. Imagine.
But fucking Michael
pedophile
Jackson's a
upstages
pedophile.
you.
Yeah, right.
I mean, listen, some of the best
Allegedly.
music came out of that pedophile.
Allegedly.
And that's the name of the episode.
What did you just
Some of the best music came out of that pedophile. Such a
I
good.
don't know what you guys are trying to.
No,
I mean,
for
at
real.
least-
I don't care
mean,
what you guys are think about Jackson, but
He's a musical genius.
he's the best.
Maybe
musical
that's
genius.
the secret sauce.
Can you imagine how he created the? Like, you remember? Can you? Where did that come
Stop.
from?
We don't want to think about that.
What?
Like, no, but I'm
No,
saying,
he's saying that because he touched a
like he would do
child.
crazy sounds.
Like, did he grab that? Where those sound? Like, is he parroting?
Like, imagine in the bathroom, he's like, "Oh shit, just has a great idea." Like,
Oh my God.
like, what the fuck? Where did that come from, bro?
Yeah, that'd be wild if we find out one day those are just.
The sounds of children in the background.
That's fucked up.
It could be. We don't know. We don't know
I
what
mean,
happened
with a
behind those
song
closed
like
doors.
"Beat It,"
Oh my God.
just beat it.
Honestly, though, for music like that, we should sacrifice some kids.
I agree with you.
You know
Oh
what
my
I'm saying?
God.
I agree with you.
I can't
agree
stand
with
you all
How
right now.
How many people get molested by talentless hacks?
Correct.
Right?
I mean, I've
At
had a
least-
long morning, so.
I mean, at
Like,
least,
yo, we can at least give up 9 for
It's
some
like
shit.
it's like a make
for
a wish. It's
Every
like a
album,
Oh
a kid.
God, Kirill.
Would you rather not meet John Cena or have John Cena finger your butthole? I'd rather have John Cena finger my butthole. It's such a great memory.
Great memory. I think you're throwing the word great around loosely.
But yeah, you're loosely
Great.
throwing
I don't know if
yeah.
I would call it great. I would call it maybe traumatic. And
Oh, I thought you were going to go tremendous.
a little fun. And a little fun.
Tremendous.
Tremendous. Yeah.
John Cena's got fat fingers.
Yeah. Do you ever see his hands?
Yeah, God, he
What?
doesn't-
Like,
he can't go
it
bowling.
looks like a hot dog.
No,
He
he's a
looks-
meatball.
Kabasi fingers.
He's a meatball.
They're just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got like a Ninja Turtle hand.
He's like Cousin Ann if Cousin Ann was shredded.
Who?
Like Shrek.
Yeah, kind of. They kind of look alike.
John Cena looks like Shrek.
John Cena.
No, he isn't.
No, he doesn't.
He looks like Shrek. He looks like Shrek.
No, he doesn't.
You don't have
Yes.
to repeat it 3 times. We don't agree with you.
Oh, wait a second. She might be right.
He looks like Shrek.
It's like, sure.
Yeah.
That's why the Jared from Subway went to jail.
Is he still in jail?
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
didn't make good music.
Yeah, he made shitty sandwiches.
He
He didn't even make the
them.
sandwiches.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
He was just like a guy who got skinny eating sandwiches, and they're like
What did he
making
get? What did he go to jail for again?
They found
Fucking
child porn.
kids.
They found.
child boy on
No,
his,
I'm sorry.
on
Is
his
this
computer.
pedophile
yeah.
conversation boring
Wait,
you?
like, how did they find that? Did
Well,
they just have
they
like?
track it to
but-
IP addresses to a bunch of shit.
But did they have approval? Like, what gave
you ever
them?
use LimeWire?
Yeah, but what gave them the idea?
We're giving people
What
like a
gave
good like
them?
way
them
of,
the
like-
idea to look him up. Like, what was there a sign? Or did someone get like a hint? Or
He
did
was
someone
like
go
this
through
at
his
home.
computer one day? And like, why?
They found like
How?
a magazine in his old fat pants.
For real?
Yeah, you know the pants he holds up.
Yeah,
He was
Are you
dating a
serious?
it's like
woman.
a file cabinet.
He was dating this woman
This
for a
is
while.
true?
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
okay.
true. He was
Okay,
dating
Matt
this-
with the truth.
this-
There
he
we
was
go.
dating a woman for a long time, and I guess when you get to know someone, you like to open up about your wants and desires, and I guess his desires happen to involve young children. And he was saying it to this woman, and I think she recorded it and brought it to the police.
Oh, shit!
And that sort of was like a catalyst for it, where he'd be like, he was asking her to bring. I remember now exactly what it was. He would do those tours across the country, and this woman he met and started dating would help him book these things, and then he would ask her to like bring kids and shit. Like, it was just really inappropriate.
Oh,
Yeah, and then that was the bomb.
Can you imagine losing the easiest job on the planet? You just got to be.
So
you
easy.
lost weight and became a spokesperson of the biggest sandwich company on the planet.
Yeah, that was a-
millions of dollars just gone.
Just gone, just because you wanted to touch your
Crazy.
kids.
It's crazy. He's in jail for a while, I think.
yeah, it fucking should be.
Yeah.
All he's got to do is put out a hit record, and
He's
back
out,
at
dude.
it.
If he was
Oh my
like
God,
that,
that's the only way to get out of jail.
Can he turn it around still? No,
Jared from Subway?
no.
What was he before he was Jared from
Nothing.
Subway? Because he's going back to that when he's out.
Yeah.
Is he in for life? He's not in for life.
No.
How much did they find on him?
nah, he's in there for a minute.
Really?
Yeah, he's in there for a little bit. Also, Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah.
You know, his childhood was fucked up, dude. Like, his pops was violating him when he was a young boy, so I think that translates into a lot of it, right? Or no, I'm just thinking about it. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, I mean, hurt people, Val.
Oh my God.
The poison
So
bleeds
he
through.
allegedly paid a 17-year-old girl he met online to engage in sexual acts with him during 2012 in New York City. Jared was sentenced to just over 15 years.
15 years.
He'll probably get out sooner than that too.
Yeah.
Isn't
Being on,
17
good
consent in New York? Or no, it's 18 in
No.
New York.
18.
What a moron.
I know, dude. Just go to like fucking
Go to
Louisiana.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how dumb do you have to be?
So go to
Pretty
Pennsylvania.
fucking horny though. Guy was probably. I mean,
Pennsylvania, I think, is 16, 17, age of consent. New York's 18. That's why he got clipped.
Wait, 16 in Pennsylvania?
I don't know. Estee, look up age of consent by state.
Whoa.
who do you think has the youngest one?
Oh, who's got the youngest age of
I
consent?
think Mississippi, right? But that seems almost too easy.
Alabama. I'm going to say Arkansas.
Yeah, then it starts to be like it's actually Montana.
Yeah,
some
you're
crazy-
like Vermont.
I see some
What the
crazy
12
hillbilly.
in Vermont.
I should be
So far- So Alabama, Alaska, 16. Arkansas, 16. California, 18. Colorado, 17. Connecticut, 16. Delaware,
Wow, that's
16.
crazy.
Yeah. Delaware, 16
That-
or 18.
That's
Florida, 18.
crazy.
Florida's 18?
Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, 14?
That's
What?
fucking
Yeah, there's
wild.
no fucking
Let me
way.
see that.
That's
Let me see that. Let me
insane
see that. Let me
today.
see. I
Age of
gotta-
consent. Go ahead, look.
Okay, hold
What
on.
the
Go ahead,
fuck?
look. I'm going to look this up.
Yeah.
Iowa age of consent.
I actually
It's
think
See,
16.
Iowa-
It's
now.
16 now.
Oh, it is?
14 is.
I love that they call it which a person is legally competent to agree to sexual activity.
A lot of these are 16. That's young.
That's so
that's,
young.
That's
fucking,
young.
That's like a child.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
a child.
There's
It
no-
is a child. Yeah.
It should be
That's
18
young.
across the board.
Even
You shouldn't be able to fuck anyone under 21.
I feel like
We should make it
21 is
illegal.
like,
We have too many kids on this. Too many people on this planet. Sex should be illegal until you're over 21.
You know how many horny little boys are going to be running around with boners just poking at people?
That's
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
this
my
world-
God.
Listen,
Jared could only see.
listen. I was 17 years old on a New York City trip to. We did like trips to go watch Broadway.
Yeah.
So we
Wild.
took it a while ago. So we took it in, and we took a bus in, and I was standing on the side of the road, about to cross the street, and I'm just feeling a little poke on my butt, just standing there. And I look back, and some guy is literally just with his fucking rock hard boner poking me in the butt.
How old?
I was 16.
How
How
old
old
was
was
he?
the guy?
Old.
How old?
Like, he
Random
was like.
dude?
No, he was
Jared
definitely
from
some
Subway.
homeless guy. Like, creepy fucking, like, probably 40s, 50s.
I mean, were you
And
like?
I looked
that's kind
back
of.
and I was like,
It's kind of a compliment.
fucking
If a girl,
hard boner
if I'm
poking me.
And what did you say?
I freaked out.
You went full
I
Long
ran-
Island. You
Did
said,
you
get
grab
the
it?
fuck out of
I
here.
probably did. And
You
then
grabbed
just
it?
This
ran.
is such a big
I
difference
grabbed
between
it.
men and women, though. Because
What?
if I was standing at a bus stop and a woman pushed her tits against my back, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, but that wouldn't happen.
You would
Also,
be like, yeah?
what was what year was this?
I was 17 years
You'd be
old.
just like, yeah.
How old was I when I was 17?
You were
What-
17.
What year was it?
I mean,
Was it
How
like
old were you?
1975?
How old was I when I was 17?
Yeah, you were 17. I think.
how long ago was that?
So when you were 17, you
Yeah.
were going to be 40. So that was 23 years ago. Oh my
Jesus,
God.
that's almost
Guys.
as old as me.
2000.
Esther, you would have a 23-year-old kid by now if you gave birth
I'm-
at 17.
Fully aware.
Why, you were pregnant in 17?
No, I've never been pregnant.
Really?
Never.
No
Never.
scares?
I've been so anal about taking my birth control.
Come on.
ding,
Come on.
ding, ding. I see what I did there.
You didn't even mean to.
I didn't mean to.
That's
but
pretty
just-
good.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty funny.
Thank you.
And clever.
So
Cut that out, please.
We don't need any of that shit going out there.
I need a dump button.
I just take my birth control religiously.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm definitely like dried
Ironically,
out now.
religion's against birth control.
Oh well.
That's good. That's good stuff. But
No
I don't like
way.
the guy poking like that. That's not nice.
No, it wasn't nice, Val. I was
That's not-
very angry.
Yeah.
You told your parents?
I don't think I did.
You
So
should.
they're going to know now.
That's not
Yeah.
good. Not a good daughter. for
Mom,
that.
Mom, I went.
No.
Some homeless
Could
guy
you
poked
imagine my
butt
mom?
with his dick.
She'd fucking lose her shit.
What's she going to do? Come and find him?
She would scream at the school probably.
The coordinators.
Like, why weren't you
Yeah,
watching?
that's fair.
Why
That
weren't
is
you
fair.
watching my daughter? Like, why weren't people like surrounding?
Why weren't people
Like,
next
to be
her?
fair, we thought this
Was a-
gremlin wearing a boar's head sweatshirt was not going to get sexually assaulted. We actually think that the homelessman thought that she was also homeless.
Yeah.
He thought he was about to hook up.
It's crazy stuff, honestly.
That's how homeless communicate.
Yeah.
They
just
just,
poking their boners
yeah,
into
it's
each
like
other.
Morse code.
Come on. It's
Hey,
You guys, you know,
How are you feeling after that egg sandwich?
Val, how much money to do a shot of tequila right now?
bro,
Let's fucking do it.
Warm.
no way.
Oh, warm
No
shots
money.
are
I don't
the
need money right now.
worst.
I'll be honest. Money is really something that's not going to exist soon.
What?
Was it a fortune cookie?
No, I'm
I
kidding.
think I got it in a towel last night.
No, I'm going to tell you guys a conspiracy theory.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh,
What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
My favorite conspiracy theory is that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself.
Do you think he's still alive?
No,
I don't think so.
no, I think.
Oh, you think someone else killed him though?
I think.
I agree.
Oh, I think
don't
someone killed him.
There's absolutely no shot he killed himself.
Yeah, why would you kill yourself?
And also,
No, he definitely got killed.
it's very weird because they got the CIA guy, the guy that's running the CIA and Wall Street Journal people are coming over to his house while he's on trial, and they're just hanging out together, knowing that this guy is completely 730 and everything's
What's
all good.
730?
730 is like 360 plus 360, but just 10 degrees more.
Okay, so just a cuckoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck did you just say? 360
Wait,
plus
Jeffrey
360 plus 10 more?
Yeah.
What, you just made
That
up a
made
speech?
sense.
like-
It
like,
sounded
no,
very.
730.
It
Like
sounded very
you're
dramatic.
You're like really out of your
Yes.
bird. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Do a lot of people say that, or you just made that up?
No,
what-
we're white. It's
Okay.
called
Listen,
crazy.
it's a
The word is
language.
called crazy.
It's a language that
Okay.
Mouse from the
I'm
streets.
teaching you guys.
Okay.
Yo, you're acting real 730 right now.
Yeah, you're being seven.
What time's our dinner reservation? 730. This is like an Abbott and Costello bit.
All right.
Nobody knows what that is.
I definitely think he got killed.
100%.
100%.
Like all of a sudden, the craziest top tier security prison is just all of a sudden guys fall asleep. No one's there. Half the prisoners are not inside the cells. It's crazy. What does that even mean?
Yep. Matt,
It's weird.
what's your conspiracy theory?
I like the fun ones.
Like
Like
what?
flat Earth is fun. You know, I don't believe it, but I like to see the work. All right, I do
That's
believe
true.
it. I like to see like the gymnastics mentally that people will perform to be like,
To explain it?
yeah, to be like that shit's fun. Bigfoot's fun. Like anybody who still believes in Bigfoot, it's fun. But
Right,
you're
I
pretty
like-
fucking stupid in today's day. You
Right.
know.
Mermaids,
Those
too.
two conspiracies are funny because you're like, you have nothing to gain.
Yeah, and there's just also like
Right? There's no one controlling you, and that conspiracy is just like the earth is flat. You're like, and? You're like, and what? You're like, what's the
You're
point?
right.
Yeah, there's no like, what's the cool? So like, and like at least with that, you're like, oh, there's some like people controlling all this fucking government shit. They killed Epstein and they're protecting pedophiles and like, well,
Yeah.
that rubs me the wrong way. But if someone's like, the earth is flat, you just go, okay, okay,
Cool.
And what?
As soon as
what
I
does
moved
that
to
mean?
LA, I started thinking the earth is flat.
when?
What?
It's the most. It's the most.
The energy in LA
Oh
makes
yeah.
me think of weird shit, honestly.
I don't-
LA's fucking dark, dude.
Yeah.
Something about the air in LA is just fucking weird. Sadistic. It's like some fucking weird, sadistic, fucking homeless, crazy energy over there, no?
Damn.
Damn it.
It's funny.
Can't wait till you move there.
It's the Jews. It's the Jews.
I'm
They control-
excited.
You're excited?
Yeah.
I'm so pumped to move to this hellhole.
Yeah.
I'm so
I
pumped.
can't wait to fucking see the
This-
fires that the homeless people start outside of the building I'm living in.
Dude, there was a fucking crazy fire one time when I was visiting them. Like right around the corner from your house. Like under the overpass. It was, like, dude, like a fucking blaze.
Yeah.
It was
Really?
it was shocking. Were you guys here for the smoke in the city? Were you guys here?
Insane.
not.
I was here.
Dude, that was fucking bananas.
The kebab off.
I could be outside for like 5 minutes. It was like red
That's insane.
outside. It was fucking one of the craziest things. And it's fun. It's not fun, but like I'm outside and it's like, oh, this is fucking shitty to be out here, but it's also kind of sick.
Yeah.
Like
As
when
a
you-
photographer, it probably was so awesome. I'm so jealous.
Did you guys see the news article that said that that whole situation affected black and brown areas the most in New York City?
Back
How?
in, what?
It's
This is a racist smoke.
Yeah, literally. It was insane. I gotta show you guys this article. It's crazy. Look.
Wherever was everyone wearing masks?
No.
Yeah, dude, I had to wear one. I couldn't be
I
outside without
had
it.
a-
Like it was
Fucking-
fucking up my
Yeah,
like
yeah,
lung.
yeah. You can't.
What a
Yeah,
libtard.
Wait, what?
Excuse me?
I said, what a libtard.
No, it was
right.
bad. Like a lot of
that's right.
singers.
That's the way, like, COVID would have been, everyone would have been masked and jabbed if it
If you
manifested.
could see COVID,
If
yeah.
you could see COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like it's
especially in our
different because
industry.
this is real.
COVID's not. Black and brown New York City neighborhoods most affected by poor air quality. Well, yeah, it's harder to see them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So they're like, oh, there's a joke in there somewhere, but I didn't finish it. Right now, it's more of a racist statement. But if someone could add a punchline to that, please.
Oh my god.
There's something about, like, why, you know.
Go on.
Someone, I can talk through
You
this.
can work
I
it
just
out.
go. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. You're making it worse.
No, but like a lot of singers got fucked up from that. too.
Yeah, there's a poor singing community these days.
Oh, God.
Can they
that's
take
so-
another hit?
Yeah. Not those poor firefighters. Or, you know.
Think of the singers.
No, and we were in LA, and during COVID, there was a really bad forest fire, and it was like coming our way, and there was ash coming out of the sky. Ash.
I think somebody died.
So you interrupted what we were just talking about with that.
Hold on. All jokes aside, as singers, are you guys afraid of AI taking over?
No.
You don't care?
What are they gonna do?
Well, I think just for like art in general, it's kind of like, I mean, it's interesting, but it's also like kind of sad to think of like how commercial shit is now with people just writing like dog shit.
Well, yeah, you can
Songs.
foresee
You can
the future
hear-
of this.
Yeah, you know, like, and it's like sad to think of like that medium that I love.
It's about to get just automated.
But every medium gets bastardized, right? Like,
and it already has been bastardized too. It's just
But is
like
it okay to accept it?
how much farther, you know?
I mean, do we need to be doing
They
this
still
podcast?
sound
right?
like-
This is also bastardizing.
no, it's
the,
not. This is different.
No, this is different.
not
They
Yeah.
still
You can't bring
sound
four
like
people in
robots
together.
talking, though.
No, they don't.
They don't. Yes, they do.
No,
they
they
don't
don't.
sound. They won't sound like me
They
talking
literally
like
will
this.
sound exactly like you. If I played
No,
you the
it's
Joe
kinda
Rogan,
crazy,
do you want to
yeah.
hear this? I will play this into the microphone. This is the Joe Rogan AI. This
Yeah.
is
I
not
heard
him.
that.
This is gonna
This
bum
is
me
the-
out.
Yeah.
This
you heard
actually make
this?
me sad. No.
This is you've never heard
Yeah,
this.
I
This
hate
is
this
the
shit too.
intro. Check this out.
This shit annoys me.
This is the first episode.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train my day, Joe Rogan podcast all day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of the Joe Rogan AI Experience. I'm your host, Joe Rogan, or at least that's what this AI model thinks I sound like. Let me tell you, folks, this is some next level stuff we've got going on here today.
It's actually
Every
really
single
good.
word of this podcast has been generated with the help of ChatGPT, the cutting-edge AI language model developed by OpenAI.
It's kind
I
of
am not the
crazy.
real Joe
Yeah,
Rogan.
it's sad.
Is that very accurate? Because I
It's
feel like
pretty
some
accurate,
words
dude.
are like.
Well, yeah, it might
Look, you're
sound a
thinking.
little robotic
Well,
in
also
some
don't
things,
forget-
but not all of it.
Don't
Like,
forget, they fed in 20 years of him speaking
Yeah.
into that thing. So they have every word, every inflection kind of
Mapped out.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
But the crazy part is that's how they're going to get like your mom, who's going to end up giving half her bank account
Yeah.
to someone who's pretending to be you, right? You have
Right.
enough audio out there. Someone could fake a phone call, be like, Mom, quick, it's an emergency. Like, I need 10 grand, just wire it to this account. And your mom will be like, oh my God, okay.
That's
Maria."
fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it's horrifying. It's just depressing. So to me, and
Me
again,
too, yeah, I
even
hate
on
that.
like, and this isn't superficial level, but I think like for art, there's an interesting thing to being like this machine made something, but also what it's like making something so like you know, just soulless too. You know,
It is. Can you imagine artists are going to school for years, right? Like they're trying to do design, this, that, the third, and then a machine pumps it out in 2
Yeah,
seconds.
it's
And they're
crazy.
like, what the fuck did I go to school for?
Yeah.
To do
But
this?
there is a part of me that thinks it's also interesting to be like, well, what would an AI make with its just own parameters? You know, it's like there's a certain
It's interesting.
I think both can be welcome as long as you can separate them.
yeah,
Yeah, but
totally.
you can't. You know we can't.
They'll find a way. Legally,
Yeah,
they'll find a way
come
to
on.
do it. I mean, it's just going to be.
Look at the politics in America. They can't even figure out themselves like how to fucking
Dude,
like
that's
take
like
care
a-
of the country.
I was thinking go suck a dick tomorrow and have a video of it and then tell me, oh, that's AI, and I'd have to believe it. Right? Like, you can go cheat.
There's.
You ever
Have
seen Black
footage.
Mirror when they have a recording in their eyeballs and you could play it back on a TV and you kind of.
Oh yeah, that one's fucking nuts.
Which is crazy. So that you could basically record every moment that goes on, and you could play it back. So like, if your boyfriend's like, "Yo, play back your memory from last night at 8
That's
p.m."
wild.
Oh my God. If I had a girlfriend that
And the
was
guy
like
called
not
just go
trusting me like
cheating.
that, she'd be like, Kirill, let's see what you saw today. I'd be like, what?
Dude, it'd be depressing. Mine would
be-
be sad. It'd be me like Googling,
Jerking
can I
off
put
and
monkey tits together? Can I put tits on a monkey? Where were you last night? I was nowhere. I was
I was
home.
Googling breast implants for my pet monkey and jerking off.
to that search result.
That's crazy. If you play that back and you're googling fucking how to put implants on a monkey, that would be fucking insane. Imagine just playing that shit back.
Google if you can put breast implants on a monkey.
Oh my god.
That's animal abuse. First of
I
all,
mean, don't
It
they
is.
originally do test on animals? Somewhere in a lab, there has to be a monkey with fake tits and like a fake ass and fake dicks. Like they test them on animals.
On
Jesus
mice.
Christ, Kirill.
On mice, they give monkey. They give mice.
They give mice monkey tits.
They give. There's a mouse with breast implants with little baby implants.
But just big, probably.
I would unleash a bunch of New York City rats with fake tits and call it an art project.
Yo, it's crazy. New York City rats bug me the fuck out.
They're huge.
They're huge.
Yeah.
They're so.
I get so shook still
Yeah.
by Seaport. my apartment's in Financial District. Every time I park my car at Seaport, I have to walk in the middle of the road.
You're scared of
What?
that?
Jumping because they jump out from
It's,
the garbage.
it's worse now than it's ever been, too.
Really?
We have them in Queens now, like fucking crazy.
Ridiculous.
Would you eat a rat?
No.
No, it's nasty, bro.
You wouldn't eat a rat.
You
if
know
had
how
to.
many
No.
diseases
If I
it
had to
probably
eat a
has?
rat, I would eat a rat. Would I willingly eat? No.
I'm surprised they don't serve like a New York City rat in a restaurant.
A
in New
rat
York.
steak?
Yeah, like
I would eat a rat from Ohio, but I
Ratatouille.
wouldn't eat a rat from New York.
a rat from Ohio.
Yeah, because they're like in the fields.
Free
They're-
range
Grass-fed.
rats.
Yeah, grass-fed.
Grass-fed
Wagyu. Give me some wagyu rat.
Correct. I wouldn't eat the ones from New York City. They're
this is
nasty
Snake
Twinkies
River
off the ground and
Farms.
shit. Fucking gross, bro.
I would eat a New York City rat.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you
I
Yeah, you
wouldn't.
would. I've seen the
I've-
shit that you guys eat. You're
Yeah.
He
like,
likes his
the
fucking
I've
dry
licked liver.
fishy.
I've licked the New York City buttholes. I can eat New York City rats.
That's so fucking
I've
different.
eaten New York City
Yeah.
hot dogs
It's not that different.
than a rat.
New York City hot dogs are fucking disgusting.
What?
No,
No,
You
they're
love
fucking
them.
awesome. They're just not good.
It's legit plastic, bro. You're eating. It's nasty. It's like you guys saw that video where they take the plastic bags and a bunch of like leftover utensils and they start mashing it all up and then they mash it up to make a hot dog.
What?
You never seen that?
No.
No.
Did someone eat it?
And there's also plastic rice they make.
Plastic rice.
for
By
weddings?
what company?
For
rice
weddings.
ceramic.
What the fuck? What do you mean for weddings?
Well, they throw rice at
They
weddings.
throw rice at weddings.
At
Why
Asian
would you want
weddings.
plastic? Oh, I guess.
At Asian weddings?
No, they
Come
do it at
on.
Greek ones too.
Why you gotta have cameras on this? Why do I have to be around all this?
What?
This.
They don't throw rice at Asian weddings?
I think
They
we
do
just
it
throw
at,
rice at 8.
They do it at Greek
They,
weddings.
just, they probably
At
just do beef
Asians.
and broccoli.
But it's so painful. Like, who wants to get
Boo.
smacked in the face with rice when you're just getting married?
Just a fucking.
Just fucking.
fist.
People do that,
it's
man.
crazy.
Yeah,
It
who's
is
like,
crazy.
I enjoy rice is
No.
like the poorest of the confetti family.
But, like,
if
it
you're
just-
throwing
it's-
rice at a wedding, you're like, you guys couldn't get some
Yeah.
It's
colors,
very
pull stuff
painful.
together. Sprinkles would be better.
Sprinkles would be
I would
nice.
open my mouth and be like, I love
Maybe
sprinkles.
that's why they don't throw sprinkles.
Yeah.
This is like keep your mouth kind of closed.
The vents.
No,
Kinda
rice
close
is
to
crazy.
wedding.
Yeah.
Rice is delicious though, but uncooked rice.
It's fucking rice.
European food is just so much better than American food. What do you guys think about that?
Is Georgian food like
Russian
that's-
Georgia?
Yeah, what is that?
The
Is that
best.
like
Yeah, it's-
dude,
yeah.
their fucking cuisine is
Ridiculous.
unbelievable.
Ridiculous.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
we had it downstairs.
Yeah, we would always go there.
Ridiculous.
Try my mama.
You actually introduced me to.
Yeah.
Georgian
Georgian.
food is insane.
Have you ever
Yeah.
been to Old Tbilisi Garden and the
Excuse me?
Old Tbilisi Garden? Tbilisi is a city in the country.
I'm
of
not
Georgia.
cultured.
That's okay.
Why is he's like
Guys, I
testing
thought
you.
Georgia was mid-country
That's
of
the-
the United States.
I say thought we're referring to
Georgia.
No,
to
I
Atlanta,
now
Georgia.
obviously.
She's like,
Oh,
I
at
love-
first
I
you
know-
did.
at
Yeah.
I love
first
that
I did.
authentic Atlanta cuisine.
With this soup dumplings.
Hey, a lot of people would think
Do you
the
want
same
to take
thing.
your phone call?
No. My mom is calling me. She's worried.
Or is she
About
worried?
what?
I don't know. She thinks
Did
I'm-
you text her today?
Yeah, I did. I don't
What's she
know what
worried
she's
about?
calling me. It's crazy. Atlanta, Georgia.
Quite a cultural difference from Georgia.
Have you been to Georgia?
I did with the Kirill actually.
No, the
What?
country.
No, yeah,
Oh.
the country. The country.
Wow, I'm shocked, dude.
See, this is happening, Costello. This is like who's on first.
The country, Georgia.
is real 7:30,
No, I
guys.
haven't. Yeah, it's literally 7:30. No, I haven't been. I want to go though.
I'd like to go up.
Yeah, it's
Go
not
over
really
there.
on my list.
Dudes
of
are very
places.
aggressive there, though. Be careful.
Really?
rather-
Men?
Yeah.
Oh.
Matt, you'll get yourself in a scuff.
Probably immediately. I'll get off the plane and someone
Like
just
if you're
fucking punch me in the face.
if you're next to dudes over there, you have to growl a little bit.
Really?
Growl
Yeah,
Constantly?
Like,
What?
And you'd be like, oh, like a-
establish your dominance. Yeah. I don't want you to go like
what's
that.
wrong with this guy?
Oh,
Yo,
man.
I have to tell you guys a story. Speaking of noises, there was a client getting a haircut in the barbershop, Spanish dude, and he doesn't speak too well in English, but his wife does. So the kid speaks really good English, but the dad doesn't. So the dad communicates with him through noises.
What? Like Chewbacca?
So he lost sight of the kid. Pretty much, he lost sight of the kid, and the kid's somewhere in the back room playing while in the barbershop, and he goes, "Oh shit!" And he gets up and goes, and then the fucking kid just pops up in front of him. He's like, yes, Dad.
Wait, so they can not communicate with each other?
No, he just goes, and the
But
kid
he's
just
gonna
fucking
have
runs.
to one day.
It's crazy,
Like learn how
though.
to talk to his kid. What's he gonna be like at
And
his?
he touched his head. He's like, oh, okay, go.
It's like a
Whoa, that's
Manchurian
nuts.
candidate.
He can't
Wait.
talk to his own dad like that. I mean, it's
crazy.
not
How
too
is he
far
gonna-
from your
He
situation.
literally Cardi B him.
Oh wow! Burn.
Sorry.
And he
Wow.
speaks English
That's crazy.
somewhere
So
out
wait,
there.
he's got to
She
eventually.
literally hit him with the Cardi B, and the kid fucking appeared. He's like,
That's a good way to like really train your child though.
That's
One
sick,
day,
yeah.
your child's 47 one day, you're like 80, you're like,
yeah,
still peps up.
It's great. No,
Waiting for a fucking
But
shoe to get
you need
thrown
to
at
like
you.
speak to your child one day.
I mean, I'd hope.
so is he gonna learn the language?
Maybe he
or
hates his child.
I mean, I
Is-
don't know his future plans.
How do we know that's his child?
I need more information.
Can we talk to him?
Do we know that's his child?
Yeah, but it's crazy though. Little. I
That's
would like to
actually-
come in.
How
Are you
old
sure
is
that's
he?
not the son's name?
How old's the kid?
The kid is like 9.
What?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
I
crazy.
thought you were saying he was a baby or
No, no, no,
something.
no.
What, you thought a baby popped out?
He's like
Like
not,
a young
he
kid that
jumped
doesn't
up.
know.
He's like, yes, Dad. And then he's
Oh,
like, oh,
that's
you're here. He's like,
wild.
okay, cool.
No, they need to learn how to speak to each other.
Yeah, in this country, they learn how to speak this language.
He's on some prehistoric shit, no?
No, at least like whatever
Jesus
language, or
Christ.
just
That's fire.
the kid can clearly.
I wish my dad spoke to me like that. It'd be great.
Is the kid gonna learn
Wish
the
my
language?
dad spoke to me.
No, I mean the dad. I mean the
Semester.
kid knows English.
But the dad doesn't.
Yeah.
Only
What does
Ru-
the dad know? Spanish?
Bless you.
Yeah.
Or just
That's hard.
On the truth.
I
Yeah.
always thought that was Spanish.
That's hard. It's hard learning a language when you're older.
You look like you're from Argentina.
What?
what does that mean? I don't know if
He
that's a
definitely
compliment.
doesn't. He doesn't look Spanish.
Dude, let me
Just
see.
never taking a good look at you.
This is my Argentinian side.
How are you right now?
I'm at 20.
Have you ever cut anyone's ear by accident?
Have I cut anybody's?
Like, have you hurt anyone while
Yes, I
cutting their
have.
hair?
I have. When I first started cutting hair, a friend's girlfriend's dad came in to get a haircut. First haircut, great haircut, right?
Yeah.
Comes back the second time. I'm trying to learn scissor over comb. So I'm going scissor over comb, and he's talking to me, and I get nervous. And he's like, oh. And he like moves over, and I snapped his ear.
Jesus
Oh
Christ,
my God.
really?
Like a huge chunk.
No
And it's
way.
hanging off his ear, and they go, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm start panicking, and I'm like, yo.
How old
and
are
it
you?
just keeps leaking all over his head.
Oh no!
Did he notice immediately?
I'm trying to put it back. I take like little tweezers, and I'm like trying to stick it back.
Jesus.
How old are you?
And I was about like 21 or 22, and there's a thing called nick relief. It's basically what they put the powder.
Yeah. Stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I put the nick relief on, and it's just leaking. And he's just standing there, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so
So
sorry.
he's aware. He knows.
Yeah, and he
this is-
goes, and he's just looking straight in the mirror, and he goes, it's okay. He's like, it's okay. It's okay. He's
What?
Like,
That's
"It-
nice.
It
What a
happens."
boss.
He's like, it happens. And then he came back for a haircut.
Did
And
you
I
do it
looked at him
again?
like he's
Did
crazy.
you- Did you get the other one that
Did you
time?
even me out? Yeah.
I'm gonna finish the
And
job
no,
this time.
And he came back and he was like, it's not the same. And he never came back again. Because I was too nervous to cut him the third time. That was the biggest fuck up I've had cutting hair. Though.
That's the biggest fuck up.
You were young though.
Yeah, but it was just when I started.
What have you ever fucked up any other job?
Yeah, I fucked up somebody's first wedding dance.
What?
I was at a wedding once. This was like one of the first weddings I've ever done. And I just joined this I wasn't even part of a band. I was just subbing in.
No one cares. Just get to the meat and potatoes.
No, but it wasn't the band that I was mainly in.
Yes,
so I
it's
didn't
not
know
the
how
up
they-
all nighters. We get it. Continue.
Right. So I get there 3 hours early because they give me the first dance song to sing. And they have other singers in the band who are normal people. But why me? And I didn't have any experience really. And so I learned this. They send me the dance. And it sounded like something from like Count Dracula. He's like, Moody-loo,
It sounds like an Indian song.
Well, that's like a really bad example. 'cause I
So you
don't
fucked
remember
up the
it.
song?
But so I got there like 4 hours early because I was like, can we just run it a little bit before anything? He's like, okay, like just get there and either before or after cocktail hour, we'll run it really quick. So I was like, okay, good. Because there was no like YouTube videos of it for me to like learn on. Shut up, Kirill.
This is good.
And so-
Riveting.
And so I'm
It actually happened faster.
And so this couple goes in the middle of the dance floor. Oh yeah. So the main so
Was it sunny
so
out
no,
or
no, no.
rainy out?
So he said
on 38th
we're gonna run this either before or after cocktail hour. Literally, the guy comes out of cocktail hour, tries getting set up. I'm like, there's no time. I'm not going to be able to get this down because the doors are about to open. And so he's like trying to fluster. He does one chord to rehearse it. He goes, all right, doors open. I'm like, oh my God. Like the timing is weird on this song. It's just a weird fucking song. And the couple goes out and I'm like sweating bullets at this point and my nerves are crazy. I'm like this. We didn't have iPads then either. So I'm like reading off lyrics. Shut up, Kirill, I'm getting there. And so the couple comes out and then they go to the middle of the dance floor. First chord, like he plays it and I just, nothing's there. Nobody's home. I'm like, what? And I'm just going through this thing and I'm just looking around and the bride and groom are looking at me.
Nice.
Dancing.
Oh my God.
Nice,
You pushed
that's
it
awesome.
entirely.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you?
Crying. They cried. They cried.
You did it
They
so
cried on the
beautifully,
first
so
day.
beautiful.
So bad
Just give me,
that I made them cry.
give me an example.
them.
They
Give me an example.
walked
What did you
away.
do? What did you do? Just give me a little sample.
I literally don't remember the song. I wiped
you
it from
didn't
my
do-
memory.
you didn't
No.
do it.
It was like
Yeah,
something
fair.
that it literally sounds like night and day, day and night, night and day. It was like it was
We gotta
so
find this song.
fucking
We gotta find this song.
That's what you say.
What do you mean, Kid Cudi? They gave you a Kid Cudi song? Day and night. Twist and turn.
Dracula, night and day, day and night. But it was like Count Dracula, like it was weird. I can't describe it, but it was
Clearly.
something that needed to be ran. So it was supposed to be ran, and they look at me. They look at me, and they wanted to murder me with their eyes. And I was like, oh my God. So they walk off. Bride is crying.
Nice.
I'm like, fuck, I just ruined their wedding. And they ended up getting, the bride and groom ended up getting in a fight. And then they weren't even on the dance floor the whole time. And I was like, I gotta
You
make it
broke
up.
up
We got divorced because of you.
Because of night and day, day. All right, 4 more minutes of this.
That's
It
crazy.
was so bad. It was one of the
Couldn't
most.
just stop.
So
Why didn't you just be
I
like?
didn't know where to go. I couldn't get.
Why wouldn't
it
you
was
just hit
already, I
play?
was too
Why
far.
don't you
in.
just do a different song?
Yeah,
It
just
was
be
their
like-
first dance song.
You
That's
cleared
their
it
first
before.
dance.
So wait, so did you just not? You found out the song the day of?
No. The week of, but like this was like my first. No, I think I got it like 3 days before.
Okay.
This was my first like one of my first
Yeah.
weddings I've
I would
ever
have just
done.
lip synced it. I would have
They
just
didn't
been like,
have.
you had
they
one
were
song
like,
to learn.
They didn't run the song with me. I was like, I need to know the timing because the timing was weird and there was no way for me to like.
Did they reprimand you after?
They were like trying to not say I was getting paid. I was like, I was fucking
Yeah.
there though. I was
No,
like, I
yeah,
get it.
Kind of.
I wouldn't have
Kind
paid
of
you.
there. I'd be
I'd
pretty
definitely
dude,
fucking
if you
pissed.
fucked up my first
I
dance,
know.
like if someone fucks up a sandwich, do you get a refund?
But I will
wouldn't have
say,
paid. I wouldn't have paid.
I
I
will.
wouldn't have paid either. I would have been
I
like,
know.
sweet.
I was
Maybe
like,
the
but I
husband, the husband's
I got
probably
there
like,
4
"This
hours
is
early
good."
to. I got there 4 hours early to run it. So that guy fucked me with not being
It
able to
seems
run
like
the
you're
song
passing the
ahead of
buck.
time.
You could have memorized
He
the
told me to
song.
get- No.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
That's okay.
I'll be honest with you.
No, it was the biggest fuck up, and I was traumatized since then.
I'm
And
traumatized after hearing this
I
story.
will never fuck up another person's dance.
Matt,
ever
have you
again.
ever fucked up anything at work?
I've been fired. I got fired when I was like in high school. I hooked up with a girl in the bathroom on work hours, and they fired me.
I thought it was about to get emotional the way you were telling the story.
No, it was pretty. It was. I fucked up like a gig. Like, yeah, but you know, I fuck up like kind of constantly. It's kind of part of like the thing, you know.
Yeah.
Like with like how I gig and shit, like playing guitar.
Your
Like I
stuff.
play some dog shit stuff on guitar sometimes where I'm like, what was that?
Oh, I know.
But like,
Yeah, but you guys are good at hiding it,
Yeah,
right? Like,
you're
as
good
a
at masking
as
it.
a
Yeah.
pedestrian, I would have noticed that shitty rendition of the
Oh,
song.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh,
Like,
and this song was with the band. It was just piano, vocals
That's
the
crazy.
entire time. That's another thing I wanted to
just to go back. No, I mean, dude, it's like a different thing, like that, and like when I'm like at like a club and like you have to play.
for sure.
No, I've never fucked up at a job.
flawless.
You're good with it.
Fairly.
Have you ever had to like poop during a gig?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
What do you do?
Poop.
Yeah. You
Just
gotta
go
run.
poop.
You gotta
We
go.
did a gig. One of my first gigs with Estee was at the Old City Winery, on like Varick Street, and the stage had a bathroom on the stage, which was like super
Convenient.
Oh, okay.
It's actually nice.
I'm kind of putting a blast right now, and I'm sorry, but we had Indian food before the show.
You ate Indian food?
Dude, Estee was like a poop machine. Like every time she got on stage, she'd
I
go
was
poop.
throwing up and pooping
Yeah.
between every
Oh,
single
shit.
song.
It was hilarious.
That was one of
But
my first ones.
I had just like kind of just met her recently. It was
Yeah.
fucking.
That's your first impression
Every
with
time
everyone.
people meet us, they're just shitting her pants.
Shitting somewhere.
That's crazy.
This was because
Essay's like, I'm meeting someone new tomorrow.
Get some Indian.
well,
in there.
yeah, I'm allergic to. I think I'm definitely allergic to all Indian food, but this rice had just maybe I only had white rice, and I was literally both ways
Dude.
between every single song.
It was crazy.
I can't believe I got through that.
Every time Esther would get off the stage, you hear whap of the door closing. You know, just
Crazy.
growing up, and that's like the worst thing for a singer too, because it's just so dry.
Oh
so
my God.
between every song, I was like, I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out. I had a bloody knee.
yeah, and you're like
because I fell
sweating
asleep.
and shit.
Can we
you
do
know?
a podcast episode one time? This is what I want.
This is the worst idea.
This is an episode I want to do. Hot room, Indian food. We eat as we podcast. And then Estee in this hot room is also given 14 iPhone headphone cables to untangle. Just to watch her crumble under the heat and diarrhea.
Like a hot yoga studio.
Yeah.
Like Vikram.
Could would
I would
this,
actually pass out.
Would this stuff work?
What's the...
In, like the electronics in a hot room?
Valid
think so.
questions. Valid questions.
Would you
Fall
do it,
apart.
Estee? Would you eat Indian food with me?
Absolutely not.
I got invited to an Indian restaurant in New York and I refused to go.
Absolutely not.
My neighborhood's really famous for Indian food.
It just
Jackson
doesn't
Heights.
My
seem
girl
like
loves
it appeals to
Indian
me.
food. She loves it.
It doesn't see. There's nothing on there
good.
that I'm jealous of that I wish I would eat.
Well, I like spice. I like pretty extreme spice, so
You like
it's
sweating
good for
through
that.
the-
Yeah, I always forget you're a Hispanic
You
fella.
say what you were saying last night, Kirill.
Oh, I
What did you
was
say last
using. I called him all night.
No, it was much worse.
Yeah.
The S word?
What were you?
No, well, I was saying to him, it's like, I mean, see, even now, like, when I'm alone, I feel like I can say it because I'm Spanish, but now that I'm, like, on camera with a microphone, I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm going to say it.
Mom, are we sure I'm Fernandez?
Right,
Okay,
okay, this is fair, right? But I was saying there's no, like, good Russian, like,
slur.
You know, like, it's like, you can kind of be like, ironically be like, oh, comrade, but, like,
Or like
that's still-
Malacca for Greek.
What?
Malacca.
Maraca.
No, Malacca.
Malacca?
Malacca just means like what?
Like a jerk off.
No. But there's no like. No one calls you like. You know. There's a comedian Kurt Metzger that refers to Greek people as diner monkeys,
Yeah.
and I love that.
Yeah.
That's
like,
true,
that's
though.
that's
But
like
that's a fucking mean one. you
Yeah,
know?
like,
It's- but it's
goddamn
true.
diner
I mean,
monkey.
though, that's
Every
funny.
Greek has a diner.
Where's
And
your
their-
diner?
and
We
their
had
hair-
one.
Really?
Yeah.
Squandered
Diner
it.
monkeys
We had
are
a
great.
Greek diner.
Who owned it?
My grandparents.
Really? Mm-hmm. Athena
It
3.
was so fucking good. It was called Seabreeze Restaurant
No,
on
that's why
Montauk.
it failed because
Yeah.
you didn't acknowledge it was Greek.
Yeah, if you know it's a good Greek restaurant if it's
No.
like the sequel
It
to
was-
an earlier restaurant.
But
It
there's
was
never been
poppin'.
other ones.
No.
It's good marketing.
Everybody loved Seabreeze. It was so fucking good.
Really?
What happened?
My grandparents retired. And they're like, "Do you want the business?" We're like, "No."
What?
Why would you
Such
not take
fucking
it?
love
morons.
that.
I was like 15. My brother regrets it.
We should have been investing at that age already. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. We should have known.
I
We
know,
should have
I
known.
know.
We should have
That
known.
prime real estate. But
Yeah, you
yeah,
fucked up.
all Greeks have diners.
So yeah,
yeah,
so there is no Russian slur, right?
No,
for Jews,
I was literally
for
sitting here
Jews,
thinking.
it's
Yeah.
you know, but that doesn't bother me. Like I don't really. No one yells
Yeah,
at
but
it.
you have thick skin though.
No, but also no one. You know how much doesn't bother Jews? The Jew became the slur just to get at us.
Well, you
I
can't
think
say
Jew is worse than.
right because someone goes, no one's in a fight. And be like, come here, you stupid. I'd be like, just come in. Like it doesn't even.
think
It's, not,
Jews-
it's cute.
Jew
it's
sound-
it's like
Jew
It's a
sounds
little
more
bit more
degrading.
like a-
Jew
yeah.
sounds degrading.
yeah. You're like Jew.
Yeah, you Jew.
Hey, you
Yeah.
fucking. Jew.
But if I was introducing you
That's
to
fucked
like
up.
my parents or some shit, let's say we were getting married or something. Let me paint this picture. And I was like, this is Kirill. He's a Jew. Is that like?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because
racist.
you can't say
yeah,
that.
you can't
Jewish.
say that.
It doesn't
You gotta
even
be
roll off.
Jew-
No,
Yeah.
no, you can't say that because that. Why?
He's Jewish.
Yeah,
Well,
he's Jewish.
He's a
He's
fucking
my
Jew.
fellow
But what
Jewish
if I'm
friend.
Go on.
so I'm banging the mom?
Well, Jewish is not really a race.
Jews
It's not.
are not, but they are. They're like a culture, you know, because it's like,
It's a religion, bro.
yeah, but it's like, it has a culture too.
I hear you.
So you're not Jewish. You're Ukrainian.
I'm 1% Ashkenazi actually, but that's besides.
Where
the
is
point.
that?
To-
I'm Jewish. Just wanted to make sure.
As
that
they spell
I,
Ashkenazi.
let everybody know.
Oshkosh Bagashi.
My Jewish. My,
I'm 4% Oshkosh Bagash.
I just wanted to say
Whoa.
Baruch Hashem and
Baruch atah Adonai
What's
Do
that?
it, do it. You know the whole Jewish spiel.
Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila,
You people can't fight that, huh?
That's like
he's putting someone up on the
that,
chair.
that's like the Jewish whoop. There it is.
Yeah.
That's like
It's like no music, you know.
I would love to have a Jewish wedding as a.
We
you
will.
know, as I guess we would. Yeah.
you can have a Jewish wedding because all you got to do is say I'm Jewish.
I want to be on the chair.
They can put you in the
The
chair.
chair is
You
the
should
best
go to
part.
Birthright. You're 28. You go for free to Israel. Just tell them you're Jewish.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I just become Jewish?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
drop the Fernandez and make it like Fernandberg.
Just say that just say you're a Jew from Argentina.
Fernandberg.
Just tell them you're a Jew from Argentina.
Yeah.
And they'll take it.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they gonna take like my shoes?
No, they're gonna sign you up for the war though.
Oh, that's cool.
No, they take
Part
you to
of-
Birthright and they take you around. They show you everything. It's a good trip.
Well, the whole idea is they throw a bunch of whores at you while you're there too because they want you to stay in Israel.
And impregnate one of
They're
them.
like, oh, look how much better it is here.
Well, they wanna.
Is it?
They wanna populate
I don't know, never been.
Israel and.
I don't think they
and
want
kinda
my-
I don't like to go to
Spanish
war.
blood.
I don't like to go to war-torn countries. Like if I'm going to travel, I want to be on a beach.
Israel's
and
fine.
relax.
I want
Yeah.
to go really bad.
Never. I never wanted to once visit.
Tel Aviv has the biggest LGBTQ community, actually.
Oh, maybe I'll go.
All right, never mind. Google Flights.
Do you know that camp is coming back next year?
I didn't know Cam was coming back next year.
For
Oh,
his
guys, did you know
40th.
Camp was coming back
Yeah,
next year?
we-
40th birthday. What did
40th
you do?
birthday.
Yeah.
Did you lock down the date or not yet?
Not yet.
I'm very excited.
Oh, that stays at the plugs portion of the show.
Yeah. No, but I'm excited because you have to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I need you to perform.
I'll perform. Well, we'll perform.
I missed Matt's performance one year because Estee and I got into a fight over a mechanical bull.
Oh, dude, have you ever talked?
Really?
Have you guys ever talked
Yeah,
about this? I don't want to
so-
leave.
We don't need to go
no,
there.
we can
No,
talk
it's
about
fucking
it.
It was that
great.
bad?
Yeah, so the first year
The
that
one
I did
crazy I did.
One crazy you did.
I don't ever really we don't fight. What do we fight about?
Okay, so on camp, first year Este's attending. So this is the second year of doing camp. First year Este was a performer at my camp. Second year she showed up, on my arm.
At what?
On my arm. I'm sorry, I'm a lady, Mr. Man. I was like, I gotta have her next year.
Jesus.
She's my arm candy.
So fucking cheesy.
I just such a Jew. I didn't want to pay for the band that's following me.
try to I was like, fall in love with me. What you gonna do?
Get Matt to play.
How much can I save? Okay, so I book a mechanical bull for this camp, and we're all shit faced. It's time to ride the mechanical bull at like midnight at the lodge of my camp on Saturday night.
And just like Esther, the entire trip is just talking about this fucking bull. And it's like all she can talk about is like there's a mechanical bull. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you up. But
Yeah, I didn't know she was that passionate about it. So
It's the perfect storm.
So there's 200 people there, paying customers, and Este's like always, just needs to be the first to touch everything that she wants. So she's like, I want to ride the bull. She runs down to get on this bull, and I go to the bull operator. I'm like, get rid of her. Like, let's go. Like, fling her off. We're all drunk. Let's just there's 200 people that need to ride this.
Yeah.
She gets thrown off and throws the biggest hissy fit. She's like, all I wanted to do was ride the mechanical bull, and then you let me get on it. All weekend, I'm doing all these activities. I'm zipline. I don't want to zipline. I'm drinking. I'm doing all these things, all building up to me riding this mechanical bull. That's all I wanted to do. And I get on it, and you tell him to throw me off immediately. But the horse after, you let them spin and spin and spin.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't say
And I was
horse.
like, Maria, are you fucking shitting me? You didn't pay for this camp. And then I'm like, if this bull means this much to you, it costs $200 to rent. I'll rent you a fucking bull and you can ride it till you fucking throw up.
So, dude, he like hired me to.
Yo, she really wanted to ride this bull, bro.
I was wasted.
Yeah.
So he hired me to do the campfire thing.
After the mechanical bull.
So she's up there. This is all happening. I'm down the hill at the fire playing. All of a sudden, it's like dark out. I see fucking Este coming down like furious, and I have no idea what's going on. Like so pissed.
To herself, I fucking
You know that song
bull
"What's Up"? That song that I said, yo. So she comes over and puts on like the most fucking passionate performance of "What's Up" for the fire. She's like Fantasia when like Mickey Mouse is on top and he's like pulling. She looks like, dude, like fuming.
Yo, you really wanted to ride the bull, bro.
I don't know why
But
it
it's
took
okay.
over.
But it's okay.
I was just very passionate about
Everyone
it.
saw it too. We were in the lodge in front of
So
everyone.
Yeah, it's so
embarrassing. And I
good.
never, like, I
I went to
never
sleep
act
angry
that
at
way.
camp.
Yeah.
I've never seen you guys fight. Other
Listen,
than that.
No, we
that
never
was
fight.
the dumbest fight I've ever heard in my life.
And I never lose my
And I'm
cool.
like-
I never
and I-
get jealous. I don't like.
And my only argument to you, I was like, Estee, I just need you right now to understand. If you repeat what we're talking about to any of your friends, they're gonna call you crazy. I'm like, it's not like, oh my God, Kirill, I found something in his phone, blah blah blah. I'm like, you go call someone. Go call your best friend and tell her what we're fighting about. Tell her you got thrown off
I
a
was
mechanical
so-
bull too soon, and you still.
that next day was a fucking walk back to see everybody. I was like, this is embarrassing.
Luckily,
I
Danny
was-
Rock shows up and goes, "Hey, so a gay guy sucked my dick."
Dude, that's
He
crazy.
took the edge off for
And
sure.
you
Funny.
funny
He's
guys
like,
rocks off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally.
Still
like
good. Do
that.
you remember that? Do you remember that? Like years ago? Sorry.
That was the best part about Danny. Is Danny? I wish he could be here to tell the story, but it's like the Sunday breakfast. We all knew that Danny, I guess, did something with someone, and we were like, I don't know. I think it was like there's a guy. I'm not
Right.
sure. And then he just sits down, had breakfast with his tray, and goes, "Well, a Swedish fellow sucked my dick last night," and we just
my
went,
God.
"Oh my God, I can't." But thank you so much for not letting me carry that
That's awesome.
in secrecy.
Danny's the best.
Oh, he said that? Like, thank you?
No,
Oh,
I
dude,
said
would
thank you.
fucking die
I
with
said
that.
thank you. I was like, thank you for not letting me walk around the rest of my life knowing that you did that you came
you
out
can't
and
bring
said
it up.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that he
Oh, I
dropped,
see what you're
he
saying.
just
Yeah,
went,
make
so
it-
this happened, and
Yeah.
I went, oh my God, this is amazing.
What a relief.
Yeah, I would
love
die
that.
with that one.
I
That would
made
stay
out with
me.
I made out with the guy
He said that
before
would stay
he.
with me.
I made out with that bartender before he.
Really?
Technically, I sucked Danny Rock's dick.
No, it was before. Technically,
No,
Yeah,
technically,
he got
my
sloppy
saliva.
seconds.
Yeah, it's
He got
fair.
sloppy
My
seconds.
saliva was on Danny Rock's pee-pee.
Oh my
That's
God.
so gross.
Why is that gross?
I mean,
No, it's gross.
no, I mean, just thinking, I'm putting the visual on the person, and I don't want to have that.
Would you suck
you-
Danny Rock's dick to save my life?
Why? That's a very weird
If Kirill
question.
was gonna die
If I was gonna die,
He's-
would you suck?
to completion, you got to finish the job too.
Yeah.
Anybody here feel nauseous?
From what?
In general.
Dancing. I kind of come in and
Dancing.
out. I
From
come in and
dancing.
out a little bit, like where I'm like good, and then I start to fall around.
Oh yeah.
Are we done?
We have
have
5
about-
minutes. We have 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyone have anything funny
and your
to say?
sister's 10 minutes away.
No, this was just a fucking disaster, as always.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say? Did you come prepared?
What? Oh yeah, the last 5 minutes, guys. I forgot my notes. Oh my God.
The mechanical bull is crazy though.
All right. That was like my one crazy thing I've done.
Well, Again,
but
see,
I don't
that's
think
where
that's
I
crazy.
disagree.
I don't think that's crazy.
Where you disagree?
It's a
That's
little
our one
crazy.
crazy thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do
okay.
crazy thing every time I fucking talk to you.
Like what?
If I call Estee on the phone to have a conversation, almost without fail, like a minute into it, she's like, "What the fuck are you doing, you stupid motherfucker?" I'm like,
Yeah, Estee has a lot of rage.
I fuck with it.
No.
I
know.
like it.
No. I'm trying to get better.
Get it going, girl.
I have a little bit of anger issues, especially behind the wheel, but I'm getting
Me
better
too.
at it because I'm making sure that, like, because there's crazy people out there. I was
That's
like,
you.
I can't.
That's
yeah.
you.
"Yeah, they're the people that we're looking
But I
out for."
won't
I'm
get
ready
out
to
of the
wave
car.
a gun.
in the
Guys,
car
there's
though. I
fucking
get
nut
crazy.
jobs.
I'm scared of that.
I
I'm
don't give
scared
a
of
fuck.
someone
I'm ready
having a
to
car.
put,
You guys gotta be careful out
I
there.
chased the cab driver for like 2 miles.
That's
I won't-
wild.
I'm nuts.
That's
I
wild.
get
No,
crazy.
I won't do that.
One dude didn't let me Yo, you know how the BQE turns to go to the city? You take the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah.
And the BQE turns either you go to the tunnel
Yeah,
or
yeah,
you
yeah.
go to the bridge. Yeah. So everybody cuts through that lane, and I let people through all the time. I'm not one of those guys who's gonna keep driving behind the car.
Oh, I am.
Kirill.
Bro.
I don't let anyone in.
And this
I
dude,
get
yeah,
pissed.
because I know that sooner or later somebody's gonna have to make that mistake, and he's gonna have to
Yeah.
cut in if he can't go to the tunnel or whatever it is, bro. That's normal. Yo, this cab driver for literally like a quarter of a mile just kept pulling up to the car and wasn't letting me in, just blocking and blocking.
Why didn't you wait and go behind him?
Because
Why are you doing an illegal maneuver?
it's not illegal. And why are you? Who said you're Mr. Pure?
Yeah.
Here? What the fuck?
Kirill,
What?
you literally skip lanes
What are
and
you,
lanes
crazy?
and
Fucking traffic cop.
so many cars
what
to
do you-
just dip
yeah,
right
but
in.
I don't
You
complain
do
about
that.
it. I just do it.
You should
I
have.
didn't complain. Just
You
now.
just
I'm
went-
telling
But
you a story.
Did you like?
Cab
Why
driver
didn't you
hurt my
hang back?
feelings. He wouldn't
Why
let
didn't you
me
hang
cut it.
back?
And yo, Natalie was with me. She's like, yo, I'm gonna break up with you. Like, you're crazy.
Why? Because you're.
Because I
you
chased
can't-
him.
You can't cut in.
I chased him. afterwards.
That's wild.
in the car.
Yeah, because I
in
said,
the car.
"Oh yeah," I said, "You're not gonna let me in."
See,
huh?
that's dangerous.
I've done that before. I've had a little psycho moments like that.
and
I
I
chased
chased
have
this dude,
to,
and
but
he was
back in
like,
the
he
day.
got so scared he had to take an exit. He left.
Yeah.
I've never chased anyone.
I have.
Yeah, you're full of fucking baloney.
Bro, you're such a
I
liar.
cannot
You're
believe
such a
I
liar,
you
bro.
fucking drive. I know
No.
you've been
He is
aggressive.
the least confrontational person ever.
You're
Don't
an
be
aggressive
stupid, bitch.
driver, though.
You're not that way. Yeah, you're not confrontational. You will never get
Excuse
in a
me?
fight. You'll never get in a. You fight
Dude,
with
the
your.
second you're not around, he's fucking mean.
He fights
I
with
start
his.
slapping them around.
Yeah, he
Start
fights
slapping
with
the
his
base.
words. He'll never like
Yeah,
fight.
he's big
I'm
on-
like
he's
the.
big- yeah.
I'm more the fighter. in
Oh,
the
you're the
relationship.
physical one?
Yes, literally.
Yeah, who do you fight?
Well, not anymore. I've changed.
Guys, I'm
not
going to
good.
leave this podcast episode on one note that
Yeah.
Estee has a warrant out in Daytona Beach.
I don't. There's no warrant.
She committed identity theft. And
I didn't commit
and ran
identity-
from the police.
Oh,
You are
dude.
very false.
Why did you say it like that?
You'd be a good lawyer.
False.
You are very false.
Estee, it's statute of limitations. You're fine.
Yeah, no.
You choke somebody out?
She was 16
No.
and the girl that need barbed wire from the police.
Jesus Christ.
I've had a past. I have some
I've seen him
stories,
get aggressive though.
Who? Me?
This kid, yeah. He bottles up, and then he'll explode.
but not get physical.
Nah, he would. He would.
When?
He one time in Canada fucking blew up.
Whoa. About what?
Oh my God,
That's
that's
kinda-
amazing.
And some Indian kid.
They were annoying me and were just treating me like an animal in a cage for their own enjoyment, and I was not happy.
So what did you do?
Ooh, it's kind of hot.
I yelled some things about 9/11. I
Oh
should've.
my God, Kirill!
Well, they were tan Canadians, and they were annoying me. And then we got in the sloppiest fist fight where we both, I think, missed each other. So we were sitting.
It got physical.
So it was me, my friend. I had two friends in the car. The booker in the front, Andrew, me, this dude Kirby, who owned a nightclub in Canada, and then this poor 18-year-old boy in his car who was instructed to drive us around.
Oh my God.
Right? So we go to this after party. We're sitting outside this after party, and these kids from the club start like looking into the window, and they're like, "Oh, come out to do this, to that." And I was like, "I'm not an animal."
You just started losing.
And they're like, "Stay in the car, Kirill." I was like, "I'm gonna fucking." They're like, "Kirill, don't unbuckle your seatbelt." I unbuckle my seatbelt. I run out, so obviously everyone in the car runs out, and we just start fucking throwing.
That's
they're like,
so out of
this is
character
crazy.
for
I
you.
can't believe
You
Yeah,
know when
yeah,
Tupac spit on the reporter? It was like one of those.
Yeah,
moments.
I yelled definitely a lot of 9/11-esque
Yeah, humor.
jokes. Humor.
Yeah, humor.
Very funny.
Yeah.
I was like, "This is for the towers."
How'd
They're
they
like,
take
"We're
it?
Canadian." I just want to see my family.
Yeah, but you're related.
That's so out of
we
character.
basically beat the shit out of a bunch of fucking Canadians. No, I'm kidding. Basically, we both were so drunk we missed like
Yeah, it was
swinging
pretty
at each
scuffled,
other, and then we scuffled, and then we got back in his car. We're like, "Let's go!" And this stupid 17-year-old, it was like a horror movie, couldn't get the fucking car started.
Jesus.
So they just started kicking his car.
No.
They kicked the shit out of this kid's car, and he takes us to another after party. And he's like, "You guys think my car's okay?" We get out. We're like, "Yeah, dude, that's it'll buff out. It'll buff, bro. Come on."
That's so crazy
Come
that you
on.
did that. That's so out of character for
Yeah,
you.
he popped off a couple times.
Yeah,
Wow.
I reached my boiling point.
Dude, that's
I wanted
good.
to be treated like a human.
Nah, he blows up. If you keep
6 years. I mean, we've gotten like a couple of arguments where you like raise your voice a little bit, but I'm like, I'm not scared of
Grab
you.
some phone book and like, here he goes.
Yeah.
Girl beats me.
Would assholes live forever merge? Just fucking at home, just.
All right. So.
All right, Este's ending this episode. Plug everyone. Give everyone socials.
no,
Estee.
please don't do this to
you
me.
said you're really
Give
good at
everybody's
press.
phone number.
All right. So follow Fish Out of Whiskey at Fish Out of Whiskey. Matthew Fernandez.
It's good.
Kirill over here. Slut Whisperer. Or Assholes Live Forever. And it's Val.
OS.
OS.
You don't even know my Instagram.
It's Valus.
She thinks your name really is
Valus.
Valus.
Valus
You
is the
think
full
his name
name.
is Valus? Is his full
Yo,
name?
it's Valus.
But why do you have OS at the end?
His
My
last,
last
name.
name, beginning of my last name.
Just
Osipov.
OS?
Osipov. So
Oswald?
Valentin Osipov.
Valentin, I suppose.
Valentin.
Oh, I just had this.
I can't believe your last
All
name is
right,
Fernandez.
so
That's
thank
crazy.
you so much for coming
That's sick.
and
Clap it
listening.
out.